Let's get it. You already know where you at. Let's go. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy, man. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. We getting it on today, man. Let's go. Okay. What's happening? What's happening? Y'all hit that like and share for the squad, man. Let's get this trap around the corner. Let's go. What's happening? Yeah. I like this groovy beat, man. What y'all think? Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to Matt Bertain. What's happening? Shout out to Action Jackson. Let's get it. This beat so groovy to me, man. Got me feeling mad cool. This that brown liquor move right here, man. Let's go. Let's get this trap around the corner for you, boy. Please hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. We finna crank this up, man. I got slightly in my draft bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, the enemy, I'm something you gotta deal with. So control of the building. Leave them baffled trying to understand half of my brilliance. Let people know that I'm their only hope for some real ish. And they selling, but the truth shall come to the light and then reveal it. I'm about to change my mode and go and hit the kill switch. Losing's not an option as long as the Lord willing. Masterful delivery and lyrical scheme. Lyrically put them out their misery if they mess with the team. Hey, I'm telling you now. Team, my supreme. Bang them things for the cream. And trumpets blow when I arrive. Let them know I'm a king. And dominance is when your opponent admits failure before he step in the ring. Man, y'all don't want that freestyle vibes for real, man. Hey, hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's get this thing going. Let's go. Hey, I almost dropped some bars on y'all for real now. Let's go. Hey, I've been slightly in my draft bag. Shout out to Double R. Shout out to Jeff from SoCal. Shout out to Action Jackson, Matt Bertain, James Simmons in the building. Let's go. Hey, shout out to Lisa in the building. Joe Trent China in the building, man. We in here today, man. Y'all already know what's going on. But look, I slightly got in my draft bag today, man. So I'm feeling good. I see it's a lot of talented prospects out here for the Cowboys, man. And a lot of people are asleep, you know what I'm saying? But I think we're going to be all right, y'all. I really think we're going to be all right. So you already know where you at, though. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, you already know where you at. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Man. Hey, I know this gonna be an everlasting debate right here. To be Bijan or not to be Bijan? That is the question. And man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I did a lot of film research on this, man. That's what I've been doing lately, and it's still a battle because a lot of people, the biggest knock on Bijan Robinson is like when it's a big game, when it's big competition, when it's a real SEC type team, he usually struggles. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? That is what it's looking like. Shout out to Brian, Kyle, William, Anthony in the building. You already know where you at, James Simmons. You know where you at, sir. You know where you at, sir. I appreciate you, Joe Trent China over there sharing on Facebook, man. I appreciate all the love and support. But man, y'all already know, man. I looked up Bijan Robinson, and it looks like on a lot of mock drafts, they got him coming to the Cowboys. And, you know, it's a everlasting debate to Bijan or not Bijan, to draft a running back or not to draft a running back this high. And I know a lot of people just write it off and say no, no, no. But, man, I went back and watched him against Alabama. And it was tough sledding for the young man. But I will admit, a lot of Alabama defensive linemen was waiting on the young man. Like, they destroyed their offensive line. It wasn't even close, y'all. Even though that was a tight game, our defensive line just destroyed their offensive line. And one thing I did notice, man, Bijan still found a way to impact the game, though. That's what I want people to realize. Shout out to Tommy Montoya, Cowboys fan 95. What's happening? You know where you at. You know where you at, sir. But one of the most appealing things I seen, he still found a way to impact the game. So I do not want the Cowboys to overthink this. If this guy falls to you at 26, a lot of people going to say, no. But if he's the best player available, then what? What y'all think? Because look at this. Tony Pollard coming off an injury. Shout out to Moose Loco in the building. What's happening? Tony Pollard going to come off a leg injury. Zeke is up in years, you know what I'm saying? He's a little long in the tooth these days. He's lost a few steps, maybe. We don't know. We know that he don't have the same burst as 2016 Zeke. Like, we can be nice, but we know he ain't that guy no more. So, when you think about a player like Bijan Robinson, I mean, he's twitchy. He looks like a generational type talent, possibly. You know, it's hard to tell when you get these players, when you try to project a player from college to NFL. That's one of the more difficult jobs to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt Fry with a $20 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, draft Bijan Robinson. Hold on, let me put it on screen. Draft Bijan Robinson if he's there. If not, draft Kenny McIntosh from Georgia. He's fast, good, got good hands. Draft an O-lineman. We need one. And draft Hyatt from Tennessee or Rashee Rice from SMU. And sign DJ Chark from the Lions. Resign everyone. Hey, I like that plan you just said. But let me talk about this and I'm going to get right back to you. Shout out to Sally Lawyer on Facebook, man. That's one of my first Facebook supporters. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. But look at this, though. I say, okay, this is what I ask the people who challenging if the best player available. See, first of all, in order for you to be able to draft the best player available, you got to take care of your business from the get-go. You got to take care of all of your needs in free agency. And Mike McCarthy has been known to do that a lot, y'all. The way Mike McCarthy operate this team, he leaves no stone unturned. So he don't want to get into the draft and have to do anything. He's going to try to situation himself, put himself in the best situation to draft the best player available. And if he does that, more than likely, it might be Bijan Robinson. So don't be mad or don't be sad. But the way I look at it, I ask everybody who don't want to draft a running back at 26, which is almost at the beginning of the second round, in my opinion. Ask yourself this, because a lot of people compare him to Adrian Peterson. I can see a little AP in him, but I wouldn't say he's Adrian Peterson. But I ask you this, at 26, would you want to draft a player similar to Shady McCoy at 26? I feel like he can be a star. Would you care about drafting a star at 26? These the questions that you have to ask yourself. And I feel like Mike McCarthy know how to use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is a deep running back draft. I know it's running backs everywhere. I know it's the guy to Kentucky. What's his name? Chris Gonzalez or something like that. I know you got McIntosh out of Georgia. I know it's a lot of running backs that you can get later in the rounds. But are these going to be the type of running backs who demand the type of respect that Bijan will day one? Will these running backs tip the scale? Because Bijan got a chance to tip the scale, in my opinion, like day one if he comes to the right team. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Miss Gina L. Chase. She said she needs some fried bologna in the trial. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Matt is a beast. He needs that blue wrench, landlord. Oh yeah, I'ma wrench him up. He had a wrench on the last one, but he changed his account. So you right, Double R. I'ma wrench him on this one too. Let me go do that right now because you right. He deserves it. He's a monster. He's really pushing the show and helping us, continue this and do well with this, man. So yeah, we appreciate everything Matt is doing. Y'all give me a second. I forgot I can go on the normal YouTube and get it done too. So y'all remind me when somebody deserves a real, been supporting this channel and they really deserve a wrench right now. He's really pushing the show. Y'all make sure y'all remind me so I can actually go to the YouTube, what you just heard. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But I can go to the YouTube right now and get it done. Now, I forgot about that method, so I appreciate y'all. But let me see. He with another $10 super chat. He says, bump bar can hit the road and sign an offensive line in free agent if you want to. There's some decent O-line this year. Sorry, I was having a bad day yesterday. You're the best, landlord. You're the best, Mr. Mac. You're the best, man. You deserve a lot, bro. You're really pushing this channel out. We really appreciate it over here in the trap. We really do. Trap. But let me finish my selling on Bijan. But look, okay, y'all ain't answer my question. Would you draft Shady McCoy at 26? Cause that's the comp for me. Like, I would say somebody like Bush, but he's more physical than Bush. So what y'all think? Would you draft Reggie Bush or Shady McCoy at 26? Before you say no, shout out to Marcus Hardison. Before you say no, let me know, because you got to go look at their draft sheets now. Go look at their careers. Them boys ended up being some special players. And I feel like Mike McCarthy can use him better than just a running back. Think about this. If you draft Bijan and you got a plan for him, he ain't got to be just a running back. He can be a running back / weapon. Like, you can make him as a weapon. Know what I'm saying? He ain't got to be just a running back. When y'all put him into a box just as a running back, you can use him a lot, bro. William Anthony, I feel like Bijan Robinson, that might be a good comp for him. I feel like Reggie Bush, a stronger Reggie Bush, though. He more physical than Bush. He more physical than Bush. Phileo says Bijan hands are much better than Shady. I'm taking Bijan by all means. Hook him. See, I'm on that same train, man. I'm telling you right now, though, like, a lot of people gonna say no. A lot of people say he's overrated. I'm not on that team. I'm thinking that this man, if we get him in Dallas, we can use him better than a lot of other people. I feel like, you see how we use Tony Pollard. All you got to do is feature the guy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Word, what's happening, sir? All you got to do is feature him. You know what I'm saying? If you feature him and, like, throw some swing passes, just imagine Bijan in a West Coast offense catching swing passes out the backfield, too. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you feature him and use him like Alvin Kamara or Austin Eckler. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of running backs. We know that. Excuse me. But it ain't a lot of running backs like Bijan, though. That's all I'm going to say. So, before you dismiss the young man, that's all I'm saying. Ask yourself, would you draft Bush at 26? Would you draft Shady McCoy with hands? And would you draft a more physical Bush and Shady McCoy with better hands at 26? That's all I'm saying. But, okay, now we move on from Bijan. Matt said a good point on his first super chat. He says, Georgia running back Kenny McIntosh. I like him too. McIntosh got a lot of size, and he's a downhill type runner to me. And he picks up a lot of speed. He's physical. He seems like a every down back to me. But You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he gonna tip the scale like Bijan. I really like him though. I like McIntyre too. So I'm not sure what they projecting him at, but he could be what, a day 2 pick, a second round pick maybe. You know what I'm saying? What y'all drafting him at? APJR says Kenny McIntyre is the best receiver back in the draft. Best for West Coast. Yeah, I see Bijan kind of, man, they was kind of using Bijan in the slot too. Like this boy made some receiving plays on Bama too. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget that, y'all. I'm telling you, this boy is a versatile player. Shout out to Matt Bertan with another $5 super chat, sir. We appreciate you. Trap. He says, yes, he's remember me of Zeke. He reminds me of Zeke. He plays, hold on, my bad. He playmaker. Imagine him with TP, Zeke, Davis. That scary backfield. Yeah, man, that's a scary backfield if you could put Bijan with him. Shout out to Alexander Johnson over there. What's happening? What's happening with everybody, man? What's happening? But of course, we got plenty of running backs to go through. We got the Kentucky kid. We got A-Chain from that's Texas A&M. Like, I like all these backs, but I just don't. I want the best one though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to have one, but I want the best one. You know what I'm saying? Look, the people who saying we can get a running back long time, like forever, somewhere down the line, you're not wrong. But listen to me though. Listen to my ideology. I'm looking at it like, ain't you tired of just getting a good player? You know what I'm saying? You got the potential to have a great player, though. I was getting to him, Marky Franklin. I fell in love with Tank Dell film at first sight. I'm going to be real. Hey, well, we could go shift to him. Screw it. Y'all to mess me up. See, y'all be coming with these good comments. Y'all be messing me up, man. Good grief. But look. Okay, that's another. I said skill position upgrades. That's one of my pick cats of this draft already. Man, I'm going to I probably go to the Senior Bowl just for Tank Dell from Houston. This dude is ridiculous, y'all. This dude is ridiculous. Listen here. Y'all remember y'all was saying Jared Judy was my cousin because I was signing for him for real? What's happening, Mickey, in the building? What's happening, Mickey? Listen, y'all remember I was going crazy about Jared Judy, how I was saying I would love to have Jared Judy paired with CeeDee Lamb. Well, here's your Jared Judy comp right here. This boy look like he got some Jared Judy feet right now. Like, man, this dude Tank Dell, man. I'm talking about this boy play football like Kyrie play basketball. Like, he got crossover vibes in his stem when he coming out off the line of scrimmage, man. This dude is nice, y'all. This dude is nice. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. He said he's going in the 3rd round right now, and his dad is a Dallas Cowboys fan, too. Tank Dell is a beast, too. He's perfect for us. Man, look at here, y'all. This boy Tank Dell run routes like Kyrie dribble a basketball. This dude is crossing people over, breaking ankles. And I know he's a little smaller in stature, but this man is a great route runner right now, like day one. And then look, yeah, Marcus Hardison just said some ball. Look, if you put Tank Dell in the slot, if you get this man a 2-way go, I don't know what to do to you. It's going to be sad. If you get this young man a 2-way go, and the way he's planting in his routes, this dude is mad deceptive. Like, man, this dude got it all to me. He got it all for a 2nd round pick, and everybody sleeping on him just because of size. That would be their mistake. Because today's in the NFL today, you don't have to have size like that, man. You use players all around the field. You can put them, you can stack them, you can motion them left and right. You can lose. You can't really play press too much in the slot like that anyway. And then I want you to know the thing I like the most about Tank Dell is if you put Tank Dell in the slot, right, and people try to put hands on him, hey, it's a wrap, y'all. I'm telling you right now. This dude is so quick and so decisive with the way he run his routes, man. If you try to put hands on him and you miss, that's touchdown. I'm telling you that right now. And then what I like about him the most, y'all, I'm talking about, look, this love at first sight. So, yeah, landlord, I'm big time selling Tank Dell. I'm all the way in on him. Look, the one thing I noticed about him, he's not just a short route runner. This man got the same juke moves at the top of his route in a deep route. He can run deep routes too, and he got speed. This dude is nice, y'all, I'm telling you. This dude would be the perfect late round draft pick for our Dallas Cowboys in the second round. I don't think he gonna be there in the second for us, though. So I don't know what we might have to do, move up or something, because I don't see him making it 2 rounds, y'all. What y'all think? I don't see him making it to the bottom of the second. I don't see him doing that, y'all. Marcus Hardison says, give me an O-lineman in the first round, wide receiver in the second, running back in the third, landlord. After that, anything goes. I feel you, bro. But look, the thing about it, man, we can be safe and get an offensive lineman. I see a lot of people mocking what it is, that lineman from Florida to us. But the thing about it is, I don't think Tank gonna make it to the bottom of the second. He won't. This dude too good. If these scouts ain't overthinking this and they just watching film, seeing how he pop off the screen and see how he's breaking these dudes down in his stem coming off the line of scrimmage, man, I'm telling you right now, this dude is a separation monster. That's what I'm saying. He's perfect for Dak Prescott. Dak like to see separation. If this dude come in here day one getting off the line like that, it is over, y'all. It is over. And, you know, I did see a dream guy, but he more than likely definitely might not be there, yo. The guy Zay Flowers, man, this dude seemed like he might be a Tyreek Hill comp or something like that. This dude off the chain, y'all. The Zay Flowers dude, how y'all like Zay Flowers? Ain't no way he gonna fall to 26 though. If he fall to 26, we might need to draft him. Know what I'm saying? What y'all think? If you sitting at 26 and you got Zay Flowers and Bijan Robinson, who y'all like at 26? Let me know, y'all. What y'all think, y'all? If you sitting at 26 and you got Bijan sitting there and Zay Flowers some kind of strange way, maybe the offensive lineman make a good run. Yes. Who you talking about? Zay Flowers, Marcus Hardison. This dude is ridiculous. But look though, to be fair, Tank Dell got some of the same moves in the open field. Like, far as Yak go, Yak is big in the West Coast offense. Tank Dell will be special in the Yak game too. Like, man, you give Tank Dell a slant route or something, this boy might be going to the house, y'all. Everybody saying Bijan. If you sitting at 26 with Bijan sitting there and Tank Dell, not Tank Dell, but Bijan and Zay Flowers, a lot of people saying Tank Dell. A lot of people, not Tank Dell, I'm messing up. A lot of people saying Bijan. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. Thank you, sir, in the trap. Thank you. Trap. He says his raising TCU O-line is raising too. Say top 75. Now he's been having a great Senior Bowl. You said an offensive lineman from TCU. Okay, I'm gonna have to check him out. I've been looking at the skill position so far. I love Tank Dell. I'm sold on him already. Eternal Dynasty said Bijan. See, yeah, that'll be a dream scenario. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying offensive line, but it's a lot of offensive linemen too, though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to sell out for the Everybody want to wait on the skill positions, but I feel like that's our biggest need right now. Shout out to Kimberly Morris. What's happening? But what y'all think? Do y'all think we have a bigger need at O-line or the skill positions? Let me know now. Shout out to DeJuan Hendricks, my brother off from Birmingham. What's happening with you, sir? What's happening with you, sir? You can get on up out of here with that who that though, cause that ain't gonna get you there, sir. Unfortunately, that ain't gonna get you there. But Miss Gina said O-line. I think skill position is the biggest need on our end. Everybody saying O-line. So landlord just wrong then. That's possible, you know what I'm saying? It happens every blue moon, you know what I'm saying? It happens every blue moon. But I think we can use the biggest upgrade at the skill positions, y'all. That's just my opinion. Y'all talk me out of it then. Cause okay, what you saying? We need more O-line help with Tyron Smith retiring? That what you saying? Shout out to Top Montana in the building. What's happening? That's what y'all telling me? We need more help with the O-line if Tyron Smith retire? That what y'all saying? Somebody help me out. Skill position if the line not healthy. Yeah, I think so, man. I think we need skill position. Cause our line, well, honestly, our pass blocking wasn't great, but our run blocking was fine when Terrence Steele was there. Hopefully we have a healthy Terrence Steele this year. You know what I'm saying? With a healthy Terrence Steele, I think we can use an O-line. We can get an O-lineman in the third or something. Know what I'm saying? Then you got to think, we do got O-linemen on the roster too that ain't did nothing yet. We got Matt Walesko sitting there. Then we got Josh Ball sitting there. Do y'all think they going to be able to contribute at all, y'all? Let me know now. Let me know now. Then you can sign up. That's a good point, Neil Fiver. He says, can you get help from the free agency too before the draft? I think Mike McCarthy is the type of guy that likes to be prepared for every single thing. Shout out to Big Flock 91 in the building. What's happening? I think Mike McCarthy is the type of guy that likes to be prepared for any situation. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, he will make sure he leaves no stone unturned. I feel like the smartest way to go into the draft is to prepare for everything. Try to fill every single void that you have. So when you do go into the draft, it's not a big deal for you have to draft something. That's what I told y'all last screen. That's how you get yourself in trouble, y'all. That's how you get in trouble when you talk about drafting Taco Charlton over TJ Watt and stuff. Like, that's how you start doing stuff like that. You get yourself in trouble when you start drafting for need, y'all. That's not the way to go. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. But shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He says, draft Tank Bell in the second round. He is perfect for West Coast offense, too. Rasheed Rice is perfect, too. Hey, we might have to move up in the second then. Because I don't see Tank Dell surviving almost 3 whole rounds. I don't see that. If they watch a film at all, that won't happen, unfortunately. Shout out to Eternal Dynasty with the 199 for your mind. He says take Bijan just to keep him away from the Eagles. Now the Eagles draft before us, but they got another draft pick later. What they draft 10 and then what else? Probably 29th or 31st or 30th or something with them being in the Super Bowl. So yeah, if they, man, you right, Eternal Dynasty. You got to think about stuff like that too, man. With the Eagles offensive line, do y'all want to play Bijan Robinson twice a year? I don't. I'm going to be real with y'all. I do not want to. I don't want to see that. Them boys too strong on the offensive line already. You put a dog like Bijan behind them, man, we'll be regretting that we didn't sign this man. We'll be regretting that we didn't draft Bijan Robinson if we sit up there and let that happen. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, facts, Bijan from Eagles or Washington too. Yeah, man, you got to think about your division when you doing all this stuff. Shout out to Cajun Cowboy in the building. You know we trapping, sir.
Trap.
Big Bud Cowboys for life in the building. What's happening? But what y'all think, man? I'm just trying to come up with some solutions. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just don't see that being possible. We might have to, if we want Tank Dell, we might have to move up in the second. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do not see this, man. You gotta think we picking at the bottom of the second too, right? I believe we picking at the bottom of the second too. So if we picking at the bottom of the second, I do not see this man almost lasting 3 rounds. Unless it's just perfect for us. It'll be a dream scenario. That's who I'm going to have my eyes on in the Senior Bowl when I go, because I'm going to just go. Screw it. But when I see him, when I go to the Senior Bowl game, I'm looking at Tank Dell. That's who I'm watching. That's who I'm going for. I'm taking the trip for him, goddamn. That dude nice, man. That dude nice. What's happening, Daisy Clark? How you doing? But what y'all think, man? I just don't know, man. That this draft stuff finna be lit though, because with us being at the bottom, I feel like if we can pull a star from the 26th pick. See, look, this is what I want y'all to understand too. When it comes to the draft, you only think about value during the drafting process. Once we draft a player and he becomes a star, you ain't gonna care about where he was drafted at. I know I ain't. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't care if this man become a staple in your franchise. You wouldn't care if this man became a star. You wouldn't care that you picked him 26. I promise you wouldn't. That's my opinion. Especially far as what's his name? Bijan go. You wouldn't care if you picked that man at 26 if he become one of the best backs in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if he ever become anything close to Adrian Peterson, you definitely would never care about that. I'm telling you that right now. Shout out to Mickey with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, man. She said, can we trade Schultz for picks? Hey, Schultz is a free agent though, Mickey. Ain't he off for contract? Yeah, I believe he's a free agent. So we can't trade him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can just literally sign Schultz. You know what I'm saying? If we would have did that, year before last, he was on tag this year. So we can't trade him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can literally just sign Schultz. And that's a good segue to this too. Like, what y'all think? Far as down Schultz go, would you, okay, if we let Schultz go, is that making tight end a need right now, or y'all rocking with Fergie and Hendershot? Let me know what y'all doing. Shout out to JP in the building. What's happening? We trapping. What's happening? We trapping. Yeah. What's happening? We trapping. But look, okay, what y'all think about that? If we let Schultz go, are y'all ready to commit to Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot? Do y'all think those two are going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, hold it down, or does that instantly make tight end a draft need? Because that's risky. That's risky, y'all. What y'all think? Donnell Washington, man, that dude look like a creative player, Stephen White. Good grief. Trap. Donnell Washington, the tight end out of Georgia. This dude 6'7". He's a huge guy. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if he can do all that in the league, man. If he can, he gonna be unstoppable. I just think he too big, man. Like, they gon' man, I don't know. You think, what he runs? See, we got to see what he can run and stuff, man. That dude is huge. I don't know if he can move like that. That dude, man, like Shaq playing football, man. That dude like Shaq playing football. The tight end for Georgia, Donnell Washington. That dude is huge. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He says, keep Schultz, his Dak best friend. We have money to him to do the math. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't mind if we kept Schultz, but you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to pay him more than $10 million? Because, well, his franchise tag was for like $10 million, right? So you're gonna probably have to pay him more if you sign him. Washington is 4th or 5th round pick. Yeah, I don't see Donnet. He too risky, man. That dude is huge. This dude look like an old lineman. He really look like an old lineman. That's what he look like. But he's so athletic. Now, he could be a project, a late round project. You get him and see what you can turn him into. But I don't know if he can. I could be wrong, man. I have to see his speed and how he play. I don't know if he could play tight end in the league. I ain't sure. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my research on him. But from his size alone, this dude look like a creative player on Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude like a creative player on Madden. See, Choctaw, you right. He's not Travis Kelce. He's not these other dudes. But is he your version of him? And does he gel well with Dak Prescott? Those the questions. Those the questions. And like I said yesterday, shout out to Max Fries with another $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says 12 million tops. Okay, that's reasonable. But like I said yesterday, when you think about Don Schultz, okay, we know for a fact that we finna have to. This is gonna be a must. We gonna have to change this offense up, right? And this might be a newer offensive line. You know, the offensive line getting a new offensive line coach, so that's a whole nother scheme we got to run. And on top of that, we finna install a whole different offense. So when you put all them things into account, are you sure you want to change tight ends too? That's Dak's safety blanket right there now. That's a lot of change to be sitting up here expecting the same stuff. Know what I'm saying? For us to be expecting us to get back to the second round in the NFC Championship, that's a whole lot of change. So that's something that you should take into account when you think about this stuff, in my opinion. I think you should think about how much change are you trying to implement on this offense to still sustain the level of success that you had last year. So that right there would make me kind of scared of getting rid of Schultz. That's my opinion. Yeah, I think Dak can adapt, but you know what I'm saying? How much more difficult are you trying to make it for your quarterback? We supposed to be trying to make it easier for him now, you remember? We supposed to be trying to make it easier. You already scripted man Amari Cooper, then you come right back and take Schultz. Now, who is the most, if you had to name two players over the past 3 seasons, who Dak had the best chemistry with? Now you can put CD in the conversation, but I believe without a shadow of a doubt, it was Amari Cooper and Don Schultz. Red. Man, you see what I'm saying? What y'all think? Out of all the people that Dak had chemistry with, Schultz and Coop was 2 of his best ones. Like, them boys was automatic together. You know what I'm saying? And if you take Schultz away, that'll be an adjustment period for Dak. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely a security blanket for Dak Prescott, in my opinion. Matt Baden with another $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, I'm good, Ferguson, but Dak loves him. That's what I'm saying. This is really not about the player. Excuse me. This is about accommodating for Dak Prescott, in my opinion. You see what I'm saying? You still want to accommodate to him. So that's why I said I left the Schultz decision up to Dak. If I was running the team, I'd be like, Dak, do you want Schultz? Do you need Schultz? Or do you think you can do the same things or better with Jake Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot? I'll be asking my quarterback that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if Dak say we need Schultz, I'll be like, hey, sign Schultz then. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. What y'all think about that? I think that's a good way to go about it. Ask your quarterback. If Dak need him, let him stay. That's what I'm on. I'm trying to make my quarterback as comfortable as possible. Like, that's my main objective this year. He already changing the offense. He already don't have enough weapons. I don't want to keep taking weapons away from him. You know what I'm saying? We already changed the offensive coordinators and the whole offensive philosophy. Mika says, Schultz will for sure be a waste of space. Good grief. Y'all sick of Schultz, ain't it? Y'all sick on. I'm just afraid of that much change in 1 year. Cause y'all gonna change all this stuff and then y'all gonna want Dak to go win the Super Bowl, man. How y'all gonna do that? I agree. But will Dak be able to gel perfectly like he do with Schultz with them? You know what I'm saying? I just like the combination between Dak and Schultz. Because Schultz is without Dak, Schultz end up just being, an unrestricted free agent or something. We'll have to send Schultz to the practice squad if Dak ain't the quarterback. So, I'm just trying to accommodate Dak, y'all. I think it's the best. I think the best move is to accommodate your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he's comfortable. Not about me. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, I would definitely get rid of Schultz. You know what I'm saying? I like Jake and Peyton him a shot. Y'all know them my guys right there for sure. Them my guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, I'm good with it as long as he's not asking for bank. As long as he's not asking for bank. As long as he's not asking for a whole lot of money. I feel that. Moose Loco says exactly. Do you want to help or hurt the man who just threw the most interceptions, taking the feeling put the business hat on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I want to help him. You know what I'm saying? I want to help Dak Prescott. That's why I said yesterday, I know it was kind of triggering, you know what I'm saying? But think about this, Cowboy Nation. What if you help your quarterback instead of making it difficult for him? Instead of making it hard for him, how about you help your quarterback for once? You know what I'm saying? What about that? Starter Kit Dude says, what wide receivers interest you in the first round? Mr. Zay Flowers. I love that guy. This wide receiver class is kind of weird because most of the dudes that's at the top of the top are like smaller slot dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like Zay Flowers and Josh Downs. Like both of them guys are slot guys. And like I feel like Mike McCarthy know how to use them. Like, bro, we got a common sense coach, y'all. Shout out to the Cowboys. We got a coach with some common sense in here now. I think Mike will be able to use any of these dudes. Like, Mike ain't finna spend no money on nobody on the offense if he ain't finna use them. I just know how Mike get down. He common sense. Shout out to Mickey with the $2 super chat. He says, Henny and Ferg have a higher ceiling than Schultz. Absolutely. I'm not arguing. Look, Mickey, listen, hear me out. I'm not arguing with the fact that Schultz could be going and he probably should be going. I just want to accommodate that. I don't want Dak to have no excuses either. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this offensive team to have no excuses. I want this thing to be set up perfect for Dak. So if Dak come up to Mike McCarthy and say, listen to this, Mick, tell me this. If Dak come up to Mike McCarthy and say, hey, man, I think I really need Schultz, are you still going to get rid of him? Let me know then. Like, what you think, Mick? If Dak say, hey, I want Schultz, that's my guy, I need him back, you still going to let him go? You know what I'm saying? You just going to be hard-headed, ain't it, Mick? Good grief. You gonna be hard-headed like Kellen Moore, ain't you, Mickey? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to accommodate that. Like, even if we have to sacrifice a little money just to make sure he's comfortable. That's all I want. I want my quarterback comfortable and confident. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he need, that's what we need to be doing. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, offer Schultz 12 or 13 million, not a penny more. Yeah, I ain't going too much over that salary cap. All we got to do is give him a little money up front and then give him some guaranteed money and then stretch it out. He might take $11 million over like 2-3 years if you give him a decent little signing bonus or something. Chris Brown said McIntosh and TP. I like McIntosh though. Mika said, no, LOL. I'm not hard-headed. Yes, you will, Mika. Y'all know most of them women be hard-headed sometimes. I was just messing with you, though. But, yeah, man, like, if Dak say he need him, let me know. Like, I think he should keep him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said that from the very beginning. If Dak feel like he needs Schultz, let him keep Schultz. That's why I'm at with it. Like, that's just me. Don't disturb the man too much. We trying to get better. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't change everything. Like, that's my opinion. But let me see. I was about to talk about these coaches. Let me see. Y'all want to talk about these coaches or y'all want to keep talking about the draft? Because I could just change the title. It's up to y'all. Y'all, let me know. If y'all want to talk about OCs or y'all want to keep talking about these draft prospects, let me know. Duran says Duran Payne comes to Dallas and Schultz goes to the Commandos, to the Commodes. Oh, Mickey said, look at my other comment. I answered, landlord. Let me see. What you said, Mickey? She said, LOL, I'm not hard-headed. That what you talking about? She said, I think Judy a free agent now. Oh, if Judy a free agent, you know I'm down for that. But, like, okay, look. The only way I can live without us drafting Tank Dell is if we sign Judy and then, you know what I'm saying, we can go to other skill positions in the draft. Like, if we sign Judy, then I can live without Tank Dell. That's how I say. But you're not getting Tank Dell at the bottom of the second. I don't see it. If any of these scouts looking at film, man, this dude is electric. This dude is a deep route runner. He can do it all. I love him. Top says, I know all of these draft prospects. I'm already ahead of y'all. I'm already working on my 2024 prospect list. Good grief. Yeah, I know you ahead of me. I told you I had to juggle between making content, so I'm just not getting started. You know what I'm saying? I've been a little deep as of late, though. Like, the last couple days, I've been in my bag. Mickey says, landlord, I said that we shouldn't let him walk if Dak wants him, but Dak should be able to adapt to Henry and Furr. I think so too. But I just don't want to raise the level of difficulty. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You right. I got maximum faith in Dak. I think he can. Everybody panicking about that. I think Dak would be fine. But like you said, I really would like to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to accommodate him. Whatever he wants, let him get it for this year. You know what I'm saying? Graham, that would be, you know, if we could get Zay Flowers, you know what I'm saying? He'll be a first round pick for me. You know what I'm saying? I believe that boy might be able to be like a poor man's Tyreek Hill or something. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a Jalen Waddle. He could be somewhere like that. Like, that dude is electric. But I seen some of the same traits like elusiveness and, you know what I'm saying, yakability in Tank Dell. You know what I'm saying? I seen some of the same stuff in Tank Dell. So that's why I wouldn't mind taking him in a later round either. Like, I'm on that. But you'll have to take Zay Flowers in the first round. You'll have to take him first round. He might be a top 5 receiver in this draft. You know, I ain't even looking at the super high dudes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even in that ballpark. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even no use of looking at them guys. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. Matt Baden said, "Do you like Thomas Brown as our OC?" You like? Yeah, I made a video about him. I think he'll be a good one. We'll have to go over some more of the OCs. Y'all ain't never answered my question about the OCs or the draft talk, but, you know, let me know. That boy Choctaw, you need to hit me in my inbox with all them. You already on 2024. Hit me with some dudes I need to go look at too then. I looked at Josh Downs from North Carolina. I looked at let me see, running back wise. I looked at the running back from Kentucky. I looked at A-Chain. I looked at a few guys yesterday. James says, you want to talk about the OC. Okay, let me see if I can pull this screen up properly. Let me see. Okay, nope, that ain't it. Let me see. This it. Okay. Shout out to Cowboys Can Fan. These boys did some great work right here talking about some of the replacements of Kellen Moore as the OC. So y'all go go follow them on social media, and they got a great YouTube channel. They making some great content over there. But I like who they said. The first candidate was Brian Leftwich from Tampa. A lot of people don't like him. But the article says, I haven't really heard his name being tossed around, and that may be because of the rumors projecting that he lands the head coach job in Jacksonville, but I think this would be interesting. Leftwich is a former NFL quarterback who had mild success at an elite level. He coached Winston in 2019. Even though he coached Winston, he had that INT problem though. But it was his best season of Winston's career, leading the league in attempts, yards, and career highs in the average yards per attempt and touchdowns. But had a league leading 30 interceptions. Yeah, that's what I thought. And yes, some of those could be bad decision making, no doubt. But interception due to poor decision making was a problem we saw emerge last year with Dak Prescott, and so that's a bit of a red flag. Yeah, that's the first thing I said when I said that. What y'all think about Mr. Brian Leftwich, y'all? What y'all think about Mr. Brian Leftwich as the first candidate? Shout out to Triple D in the building. You know you in the trap, sir. You know you in the trap, sir. What y'all think about the first candidate we going over, Mr. Brian Leftwich? We know he been over there in Tampa. It's kind of hard to evaluate him because we know that was Tom Brady offense over there. That was Tom Brady offense over there. Marcus Hardison just hit me with a plain hell no. He looked at Mr. Brian Leftwich and said, "You trash." Okay, it ain't many great options. You know what I'm saying? Unless you finna pull somebody from somebody up under somebody's wing. You know what I'm saying? I would love Eric Bieniemy, but I don't even know if he want to leave. I think he gonna want to call plays. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Everybody said that's a last result. I think y'all turned off on Leftwich because of what y'all seen out of Tampa the last year. But they did just win the Super Bowl a couple years ago now. Don't forget about that. That music right there. That what I think of him. What music? The dun dun dun. He said, "You trash." Good grief. Everybody said no on Mr. Brian Leftwich. So hey, it's a no for you, sir. It ain't my fault. The nation says absolutely not. So, okay, you got this guy here coming out of the college ranks, Todd Monken out of Georgia. They said Todd Monken is someone who Hold on. I ain't even pull it up for y'all. One second. Okay, bam. Todd Munchkin. Good grief. Todd Monken is someone who I think is really interesting. He coached the University of Georgia to back-to-back national championships. That's a great resume, but it is college, you understand? Taking a team that averaged 31 points before his tenure, increasing the average points total to 41 points over the last 3 years. Something the Dallas Cowboys have had an issue with is getting the ball moving early or just having explosive, moral-breaking offensive drives. With the offensive mind like Munkin, the Cowboys offensive could... See, he misworded it, messed me up. The Cowboys offense could see more consistency, higher scoring games, and hopefully a more exciting and inventive offense in general. Monken also has had success both running and passing the ball, averaging over 200 yards per game on the ground and early 300 yards per game in the air. This versatility would allow the offense to adjust as necessary depending on what kind of defense we are up against. Finally, Monken has worked with Stetson Bennett, a walk-on quarterback who's passed for over 4,000 yards and 37 touchdowns, enough to become the first Heisman finalist for the Bulldogs in the last 30 years. I think this shows that he knows how to work with a quarterback and scheme for them or have them buy into the performance well in his scheme. There is an identity in this offense that works good quarterbacks. This could be exactly what Dak Prescott needs. Okay, I kind of like this guy right here, y'all. What y'all think about him? I kind of like him. I ain't gonna lie. Matt says no. Get him out here, no college coach. Y'all don't want no college coach either? Look, though, I told you, I want a young, modern coach that can come and get on the Mike McCarthy wing. Everybody saying no. I kind of like this guy, though. You know what I'm saying? Stick-up Kid says no. Good grief. I like him. I ain't gonna lie, I like him. I want somebody new, young, and fresh. Because think about it. Even he's not calling plays. All he doing is in the lab helping Mike McCarthy design and modernize his scheme. It's still going to be West Coast. So I would like somebody that Mike McCarthy can take under his wing and help him get a little more help. You know what I'm saying? Put a little more pep in Mr. Mike McCarthy's step on his scheme. Matt Batten, Mr. Mike's Fries said, hires Thomas Brown immediately. He's my boy. I think so, too. I like Thomas Brown. Everybody saying no on the Georgia kid, too. Good grief. I like Georgia offense, though. William Anthony said he could be if he knows West Coast concepts. I think he can be groomed under Mike McCarthy, y'all. I really like Georgia offense, though. Them boy. And then he made Stetson Bennett become this great quarterback all of a sudden. Like, this man been in Georgia forever. Moose says, I like him, but I don't know. Georgia was more of a defensive team than their offense didn't look innovative to me. He did good with Bennett, though. He made Bennett a player now. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like him, though. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like his resume. His resume almost unquestioned, though. Like, you can't really talk too bad about his resume. Matt Fry said Thomas Brown coached in college for years. Yeah, he got an extensive resume, too. Choctaw says Stetson Bennett was average. Good grief. Y'all ain't gonna play with him in the trap, is Y'all ain't gonna play with him in the trap. Don't nobody get no passes in the trap now. Cajun Cowboy said, yo, what doesn't evolve erodes. Yeah, you right about that. Oh, we got Queen Cowboy in the building. What's happening with you, man? She said Jimmy Johnson was a college coach before he started coaching the Cowboys, y'all. Yeah, like, y'all got to understand. These coaches got to move up, too. They got to move up the ranks. So this could possibly be, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you get him under Mike McCarthy's guidance, you know what I'm saying? We're not depending on him to call plays. All he got to do is design plays, help Mike McCarthy scheme and design plays. You know what I'm saying? I trust Mike McCarthy as a veteran, savvy play caller. I really do. You feel me? So I ain't too concerned about a coach coming in helping Mike McCarthy design plays. That's not too alarming for me. And then you think about it, Mike McCarthy know exactly what he want too. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take that into consideration. I like the Georgia one though. What y'all? Everybody saying no, but I kind of like the Georgia guy. I ain't gonna lie. Tommy Montoya says Stetson Bennett got arrested for being drunk and acting a fool in public. Good grief. Tommy Montoya, I think that was after the national championship win though. You know what I'm saying? So you get a little grace after the win, right? You know what I'm saying? You could be a little nefarious after the win. You know what I'm saying? You could be a tad bit nefarious after you win the national championship, in my book. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the trap. You definitely can do that. Trap. You can be a little nefarious in the trap after you win the championship, in my word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat, sir. You the real MVP over here. He says, I like Thomas Brown, his coach, West Coast offense before. Hey, that'll be a good one then. I like Thomas Brown though. I like Thomas Brown too. He probably still my top candidate, but I like the Georgia OC too. D-Block said he liked the Georgia OC. I like him too. Then if y'all want to run the ball, he running the ball over there with him and McIntosh over there. Think about this, y'all. We can get Georgia OC and then draft McIntosh. What y'all think about that? He know how to use them. Hey, then you might be able to throw in Donnell Washington if y'all want a giant tight end over there. You know what I'm saying? I like that concept. So what y'all think about that? We can let this young OC come in and draft McIntosh later in the second round or something. That'll be, hey, I'm telling you now. So don't sleep on the college coaches. Tommy Montoya says, Finn haters talking about our quarterback. Get out of there. I don't know who they talk about. Dak. Yeah, I ain't here for the Dak slander. Like you can say he's not the greatest quarterback in the league. I'm not gonna fight you, but you can't tell me he's trash though. Yeah. So y'all saying most of the people said no on the Georgia quarterback. Unfortunately, I mean Georgia OC. So now, let's look at another one. The last, I think it's another one after this. But Matt LaFleur, okay? Matt LaFleur is the younger brother of, Mike LaFleur. See, I'm already saying it wrong because of his brother, but Mike LaFleur. Mike LaFleur is the younger brother of Matt LaFleur, coach of the Green Bay Packers. So football is in his blood. It's in his blood now, I'm telling you. But he says, okay, he was the 49ers assistant coach and passing game coordinator from 2017 to 2020, working with Jimmy G. And this combo had their best offensive season in 2019, ranking second in points and fourth in offensive yards. Not all the credit can go to the floor, though. And the rest of his tenure in San Francisco was no hum. I don't know what he mean by that. That must be not a melanated term or something. He said LaFleur spent the last 2 seasons as the Jets offensive coordinator. I don't like that resume right there. And offense led by Garrett and Zach Wilson. The former proved to be a heartwarming underdog story at least for a game or two, while the latter just turned out to be a piece of shit. Good grief. I like the Can Fan former article writing, man. Talk that talk, sir. And it says he had a hit or miss success, but maybe LaFleur would fare better with a veteran quarterback in Dak Prescott. So, okay, I kind of like him. Nah, I don't really like him much. I don't like him much because of his Jets, what you call him? His Jets resume. I don't like that. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He said, if bring in Georgia OC, his coach, Kenny McIntosh, too, get the best of him, too, he's okay. That's what I said, the draft McIntosh and bring him in. That'll be dope. Shout out to Queen Cowboy with a $20 super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. She says, do we have a coach that designs running back plays? That's what the Georgia OC sound like. He was like that. You know what I'm saying? The Georgia OC sound like he was like that to me, Queen. But everybody said no. You know what I'm saying? Just because he a college guy, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said no because he was a college guy. Ho hum, yeah, okay. You know, man, I'm from the trap. I don't know about all that. He says, hell yeah, Matt LaFleur is an awesome candidate. Oh, okay, see, a lot of people faring different on him. I don't like his Jets resume. Because Zach Wilson ain't did nothing, man. I look at Zach Wilson and say, you trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what Zach Wilson has done, and he hasn't done anything so far. So maybe I don't need to attach all his work to the coach, but I don't like what I seen from Zach Wilson this early in his career though. But it is early though. Samuel Rose said no LaFleur. Hey, I feel you, bro. Shout out to Max Fry with another $2 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says Brad Johnson was Dak coach in college too. Yeah, I heard about him. I like him too. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says Rams hire last guy landlord. Yeah, they hired the last guy already? Don't tell me that. Mike LaFleur got hired by the Rams. See, I waited a day to talk about this article, and it already got him. Good grief. Good grief. Hey, y'all know I'm silly in the trap, man. Come on now. Trap. Y'all give me 1 second. Hey, Flo, what's going on? Yeah, Flo, I'm up here on this live screen, but I did want to talk to you. I'm trying to see, are you gonna be coming back anytime soon? Yeah. Okay, cause this jerk making me rotate tomorrow. I mean it's Monday. Yeah. It's been almost 2 weeks. This the last of the 2 weeks. Okay, just send me a text, man. I'm up here talking to these folks on this live though. But I did have to talk to you because I was trying to see before I told my family. I ain't want to tell them nothing. Cause they gonna be happy that I'm at home on them hours. I ain't even want to tease them with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Just send me a text if you gotta let me know. Send me a text of them dates so I can know when I do it so I can tell my family, man, because I'm finna have to go on first shift. Monday. Okay. Okay, bet. Bet I got you. Okay. Alright, yeah. Woo. Dang, I done messed it up. My bad, y'all. That was a important call from work, y'all, unfortunately. I done got fired on my day off, look like, man. I was stealing boxes, y'all. I'm just playing, man. But I did. That was an important call I had to take, man. I appreciate y'all still trapping with me, though. I appreciate that. Y'all the best, man. Y'all the best, man. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, I wish I was Jerry Jones' son winning the Super Bowl. Me too. I say, go get DK, Papa. Go get DK. That's what I told him. He said, I love you guys. You're the best. DC4L. You the best, Mr. Matt Fry. We appreciate you over here, sir. We appreciate you over here, sir. A lot of people bailed out, man, but I got my real people in here, man. That was an important phone call. I was either going to have to hang up the screen or just pause for a minute, man. But I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He said, give landlord a higher work immediately. He deserves to help my guy out. You know what I'm saying? I just got fired on my day off. I was stealing boxes, y'all. I was stealing boxes, man. They said I was trying to, what you were doing? I was trying to build a clubhouse, man. What you talking about? I was trying to build a clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Montoya said, landlord taking call from Jerry and Steve. Hey, I told him I was finna bring some of that gas station wine down there to the Senior Bowl now. You know what I'm saying? I had to holler at him. You feel me? Y'all so silly. But yeah, man, I had to take that call, man. I had been trying to get in touch with them for a minute, man. But I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate the real one still in here trapping with me. He said, black people ain't tripping, landlord. You know what I'm saying? We got bills to pay, man. We got bills to pay, man. That was a real important call. I'm trying to build my man cave. Man, darn. Yeah. But y'all, let me see. Some of that gas station wine. Absolutely, sir. You know how we do it in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I ain't even, see, I be working so hard, y'all. I ain't even know it was a Friday. It ain't no darn credit on no Friday, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even know it was Friday, man. All I do is work, so it don't matter what day it is. I'm still working. Y'all know how it go. But I think we got one last candidate. Y'all killed my dreams with the saying that Matt LaFleur wasn't there. He said, caught you camera. Yeah, he said they caught me on the camera stealing boxes. Yeah, man. I was trying to build a clubhouse for y'all, man. Trying to build a clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thought we was gonna vibe out in the clubhouse. But shout out to Swain in the building, Mr. Bad Influence. What's happening, sir? He said landlord went to the white building to the black building across the street. Hey, yeah, you don't need to know what I'm doing over there. You know what I'm saying? Tata said Jera and Steven cooling with Montana this weekend. We got a serious smoke session. Good grief. That boy said, my fault, indigenous and aboriginals. Hey, y'all on that deep talk. I feel you, though. I feel you. Black and Spanish people are real. Hey, all people are real. You know what I'm saying? We're not a racist trap, dog. Come on now. I tell you what, who treats you the best when you're trapping, though? You know what I'm saying? Who treats you the best when you're trapping? That was my previous life of being nefarious. I'm no longer nefarious no more. Shout out to Dermot. He said landlord got a chip off. What he said? Landlord got a chip off in his cell phone. Oh Lord, don't tell me they got me on the RICO. I am not a part of YSL, y'all. I am not. I am not a part of YSL. Y'all so silly. But man, let's go over this last coach before we wrap this thing on up now. Let me see. Brian Johnson. I like this candidate too, y'all. I think he could be the guy. Hold up, before I continue, have he been hired yet? Make sure, because like I said, I waited a day or so before I got on this. You know what I'm saying? Yup, Durban, we in the trap. We in the trap, yeah. What's happening? We trapping. Shout out to Craig Lofgreen. He says, I have seen you with West Coast. Love your content. Just followed you. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Alabama, landlord from Alabama, free thug. Hey, man, them boys real nefarious. Hey, man, you might have the feds on my tail. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing. Sir, I have no involvements with YSL. No, sir, I have no involvements. Joe Trenchina, I appreciate you, sir. But look, somebody please do me a little fact check, because I waited one day and this listing changed already. So, okay. Has Brad Johnson been signed already? Oh, he can't be signed because he's still in the Super Bowl. But Brad Johnson still hasn't been signed yet. So let's talk about Mr. Brad Johnson. He can't be signed just yet. Okay. Brad Johnson from the filthy Philadelphia Eagles. We would definitely have to wipe some of that Eagle filth off on first, though, unfortunately. Said Brad Johnson not only has the best last name in this coaching list, but he also has the least experience. Still, the second-year quarterback coach is the shitty Eagles. I love that car. Hey, man, shout out to Cowboys Can fan. I like y'all, the way y'all do this, man. I like the trash talking along with the good content. He says, coach for the shitty Eagles has already had the term head coach bias thrown around with his name. Johnson previously coached Dak Prescott at Mississippi State, where Dak threw for 7,200 yards and 56 touchdowns. Only 16 picks in his second year under BJ. Dak might not have the legs that Jalen Hurts does, but Johnson knows as good as anyone the scrims was Prescott, and has proven to be able to work with the MVP caliber quarterback. He might even be the key to Dak Prescott having his name thrown into the annual MVP ring. I like this player here, y'all. What y'all think about him? I like him too. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, I like Brad Johnson. Thomas Brown is Coach Dak too. Okay. See, I like Brad Johnson because he's a familiar person. He might be able to bring Dak Prescott into back to where he came from vibes. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to bring him back home, get him back to the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Let him remember where he come from. You know what I'm saying? That might be a good thing. And, you know, with a person that inspired him in the past, that might be good for that. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about Brad Johnson? Fish said, landlord from Alabama, the Jones won't bring John Kitna back. Old school quarterback coach. Did I say his name right? Nah, Kitna. You talking about Kitna, right? It's Kitna, I believe. Yeah. You talking about John Kitna, though, I think. Shout out to the Schultz. Hey, you know how I talk, man. You know I speak broken English, sir. You know I speak broken English, sir. Don't do me like that now. He said, is Brad Johnson the ex-QB? I don't know if that's the same guy, Mel Hayes. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Is that the same dude? I remember a quarterback named Brad Johnson. Nah, Brad Johnson was a white guy. I believe Brad Johnson was a white guy. Let me know if I'm mistaken, because I'm doing all of that off the top of my head. I think Brad Johnson was a white guy, though, if I'm not mistaken. Mike needs to get whatever he wants. Absolutely, man. I told y'all we was fighting for Big Mike, and we got that dub, man. Big Mike won this. Scott Rich said, yeah, he was. Yeah, that ain't the same Brad Johnson then. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely not him. But, yeah, man, I think Big Mike won this fight, man, and it was the best thing for this team. Like, two things could be true. Kellen Moore is not the worst offensive coordinator ever in the history of the world. You know what I'm saying? And Dak Prescott isn't the most trash quarterback ever in the history of the world. maybe they just both could be good separately. You know what I'm saying? They both might need space. It might be time for both of them to have change. Kellen Moore might go over there and be successful, which I think he will be. I don't know if he's going to be ultimately successful, but I believe Kellen Moore is going to be successful with the Chargers. And I feel the same way about Dak Prescott. It was time to bust that relationship up, y'all. We just had to get rid of that. Because I don't like Dak having his homeboy. Like, nah, your homeboy might not keep it all the way real with you sometime, trying to protect your feelings. I don't like that. You might need to tell Dak, nah, bro, you can't throw that. You can't make that throw. Nah, you probably don't need to run that play. Nah, bro, you could be mad at me, but you know what I'm saying? I don't like the peer-to-peer. Y'all are not equals. Your coach is your superior. That's how it should go. So maybe we can bring Brad Johnson back in here and he can tell Dak, you know what I'm saying? He could be a superior over Dak because that's what he know him as. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'll be a big thing for him. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think? A lot of people said no, Brad Johnson was a white. Yeah, I thought so. That's the easiest way to tell if that was him, you know what I'm saying? But Amari told Dak. He told Dak about Kellen. Yeah, he did. What y'all think about the Brad Johnson guy? I don't think I got too many feelings out Brad Johnson. I thought he was the last one, but I don't think so. I am the NFL. I don't know what you mean, Choctaw. I don't know what you mean right there. More should have been gone. Absolutely. He been living off of him being the illegitimate child of Jerry Jones, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I like him too, Scott Ricks, over there on Facebook, man. I appreciate all the support over there, you know. I'm trying to grow over there too, y'all. So if you want to help your boy out, go over there on Facebook and follow your boy. You understand? But okay. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat. He says, I want an OC. Keep it real with Dak. Yes, last guy. Yeah, I like him. I like him too, y'all. Him, Brian Johnson, the Georgia guy, and Thomas Brown. I like all three of them. Y'all. William Anderson said no to Brian Johnson. Why you say that? I think it'll be good to bring him back to Dak Prescott. Yeah, I think his name is Brian Johnson. Yeah, you right. I'm saying the wrong name. What I said? I don't know what I said. Good grief. We do this on the fly. We do it live. But let's see. The last candidate, I'm sure everybody pretty familiar with him. Mr. Cliff Kingsbury. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Cliff Kingsbury came into 2022 NFL season ranked as the fourth best head coach by PFF. While the Cardinals have a superstar in Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, there wasn't much more worth celebrating in Arizona. Cliff Kingsbury still managed to put together a formidable offense, even if it fell apart as the Cardinals' offense was marred by injuries. Which team doesn't have its injury woes though? It would be interesting to see how Kingsbury will operate under the guiding hand of the watchful eyes of Mike McCarthy. It could make or break Kingsbury's reputation as a coach worthy of coaching in the NFL. Sometimes it's good for head coaches to step back for a year or two and let the pressure cool off and build some praise while only having a focus on one side of the ball. He was a good play caller in college, and he could revitalize his career in Dallas. Okay. Y'all know my eyes are not the best, so it'd be a little struggle sometimes. But what y'all think about Kingsbury? I see Tommy Montoya said, no. You trash. Good grief. Michael Lockhart said, hell nah. Good grief. Y'all letting this man have it. Shout out to Common Sense Lab with a $5 super chat. He says, as much as it's needed, we know a black OC won't happen. Good grief. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we can just select the best candidate. You know what I'm saying? Lux Tool said, Brian, you laughing at the candidate? Good grief. Sammy Rose saying the Vice Lombardi joke. Nah, Negan's Cliff can't win past week 8. Good grief. You know I'm a fan too, man. I'm hip on the Vice Lombardi show, man. You know them guys do great work. They be saying Negan. It's hilarious too, man. Shout out to them guys. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He says, yes, but here he's wanted to take off a year from coaching. He was stressing out with coaching too. Man, Kyler Murray has been messing everybody up, y'all. Look like. He said that Al Ray. What you mean, Kyle Chata? I'm lost. Maybe you're not talking to me, but you know how I be budding into people jokes and budding in people information. I'm a little nosy when it comes to my screen. I don't know why. No more. See, Chata, you almost had me set up. Good grief. I was just about to click that. Shout out to B Bird in the building. He said, what has Cliff done to deserve an OC position? He didn't deserve that job. He had. Facts. So I don't think I like him either. You know, I don't like nothing Arizona did. They did beat us a couple of years ago, but you know, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what Kingsbury has to offer. I want a young, fresh face. So I like what I seen from Brian Johnson, right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. It's Brian Johnson, the Thomas guy that I did a video on, and Tom something, the guy from Georgia. I like all three of them. So out of them three, out of the guy from Georgia, the tight end coach from the Rams, I can't think of his name, and say it ain't so, Moose. Good grief. He said he an old Kellen Moore. Good grief. Okay, out of the Eagles coach, out of the Rams tight end coach, and the Georgia coach, which one y'all think y'all will rock with more? Shout out to Bruce Guy the Toxic Juice. He said, landlord, we already hated Kellen for the offensive falling apart at the end of the season. Do you want more with Kingsbury? Absolutely not, sir. But he is a candidate. It might be better under the watchful eyes of Mike McCarthy, like the article said, though. So I might be on that. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike McCarthy gonna be able to normalize and make sense out of anybody he bring in here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a normal offense once he get done with it. Common Sense Lab said Brian Johnson. Everybody rocking with Brian. I like Brian too. Thomas Brown, that's what his name is. No one better, says Rams coach. Thomas Brown. I liked him too. That's why I made the video on him. So I like Thomas Brown more too. I went mine, I ain't gonna lie. I like the Georgia coach too, though. I like the Georgia coach as well. But shout out to Matt Fry with another $2 super chat, sir. Thanks for sponsoring the show, sir. You be showing out. You really helping the channel out. He says Thomas Brown. Immediately, he's my favorite. I like him too. Even though the Rams offense didn't do too much, but we know what the Rams offense was capable of. But man, I almost rocked out with y'all for an hour and 30 minutes in the trap. Good grief. Good grief. Hey, so let me know what y'all thinking about. Put some of y'all OCs in the building. I mean, in the comment section for your boy, man. Answer that question. Help us find the OC. And let me know what position would you draft in the first round. Let me know, man. I need some more comments, some more engagement on some of my videos if y'all don't mind. So, in the comment section, after the video goes off, let me know what position would you draft in the first round. And let me know which one of these head offensive coordinator candidates would you like to have as a Dallas Cowboy? Let's get it. But please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I appreciate everybody coming through, showing love in the trap today. You know what I'm saying? We finna get ready to wrap this thing on up. He said, yup, gave us another hour and a half. I wish. I gotta go to work now. Thomas Brown, running back Bijan Robinson. Hey, I'm on a Robinson. I ain't counting them out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like on the way out for your boy, man. And no matter what, even though we ended our season a little early, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the way we liked it. You know it still are the greatest. Y'all know that. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy in the trend now. Let's get it.
Money.
Let's go. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for all the
love
and support, all the donations. I will appreciate it.
Every song, man, I swear, just
Let's
get better
go.
with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine.
I'm all they think about.
Go in their house, they probably got my pics in the shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD.
Let's
I know
go.
my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble shit ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical
I wish
ways,
time
but
in
I'm
my
amazed
toy,
how
I
they
wish,
display
sir.
such miserable hate. I never paid
Yes,
attention to what
sir.
most
Shout out to
say.
Ready
They
Red in
words
the
are
trap.
unemployed like
Let's go.
prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn
In a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these people I'm great and yeah.
I know these haters.
Shout out to Max Prize with another $2 super chat. We are the greatest. You are the greatest. You're a GOAT round here, sir. We appreciate you. Shout out to Moose Loco in the building. Let's get it. Yeah. Landlord Jared bumping this on the way to the sky, bro. Alright. Let's go.
When brainstorming is fair warning.
Yeah.
For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning.
Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. Yeah, Mel Hayes, that's me. That's yours truly. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue.
So I gotta
Pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These
niggas ain't half as cool.
I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. These people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus.
My music therapeutic
To the real spirit like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me. I'm the great. I know these haters can't stand me.
We'll take a seat.
I do it for the family.
So bring the block
To the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how it feels.
So
To
go
go
against the odds, go hard.
chase meals, let the dollars see you make it. Show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, coming through, stopping by in the trend out.
Trap.
And I go by Landlord from Alabama. Your plug for everything about America's team, you know.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I got a lot of content coming y'all way. Some standalone videos, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, pulling up, stopping by. I'll leave a link in some of the stuff, man. Some of my music may be a little too nefarious for some people's taste. But that song, The Greatest, I just made that. I've been made it. I never released it. But I do got some music that's available to download and stuff like that, man. I don't know if I want it to be too nefarious for some of y'all. But, you know, it is what it is. But, man, I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all know what it is, man. In the trap, make sure you hit that like for the squad. It will not charge a card. I appreciate everybody, man. Let's go.
All this money in my face.
Yeah.
I just blew a bag, ran it back to
1K, One Love, Cowboys Nation. Hey, this song, Make 'Em Hate. Make 'Em Hate is on there. Make 'Em Hate is on there. It's on Apple Music too. Let's go. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day, man. Thanks for coming through, pulling up, stopping by in the trap. Max Fries at the buzzer with a $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Trap.
Y'all take it easy, man. I appreciate everybody. All the love and support and all the donations. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.